Hi guys, we're back from Running Expert and this time we are talking about the Asics Nimbus 27. Lars, you have tried it on?
I've tried it and I really like it as a comfortable daily trainer with a little bit of stability.
So actually we both tried it on, you tried it a little more than me. This is the latest version, we tried the men's version.
Yeah, we did.
I liked it as well. What did you think about the shoe?
It's a daily trainer, max cushion, comfortable shoe. Comfort maybe is the biggest keyword here. Okay. You need comfort, but they set comfort in a different type than maybe some other people will say comfort is.
Okay.
So some people will say comfort is marshmallowy soft. Nimbus says soft, but also controllable and stable.
Okay. The 25th edition was very, very soft compared to the previous models.
Yeah, it was.
But then they turned it into this kind of shoe.
Yeah, so it seemed to have like switched it a little bit towards this. The new thing about this here is that they have a little bit more stack height. It's still that FF Blast Plus Eco. And they tune the foam to be a little bit lighter, but they have a little bit more of it. So you have 2 millimeters more in the forefoot and in the heel.
Okay, yeah.
People would think it would make it a little bit less stable, but because it's a little bit of a, it's soft, but it's not super soft, you actually get quite a nice and stable ride.
Yeah, and it has the 8 millimeter drop, and then the upper is also a new one, isn't it?
Yeah, so previous uppers have been a little bit more knit type. You have that knit tongue that's still there, which is nice and a little bit stretchy. It's a little bit less stretchy than it was 2-3 years ago, but I kind of think that's a good thing because it could go really far. So now you have that stretchy, nice tongue on top, but you have an engineered mesh, which is also called a jacquard mesh because of the weave method. And it's still comfortable, but it's a little bit lighter than a knit, which was in the previous version.
Yeah, and I also think that the new upper maybe actually be better in like rainy terrain, rainy days. It will maybe take less water.
Yeah, and also a little bit in the warmer days actually as well, because it will be a little bit more breathable. But it still has that really nice heel collar where you have that really comfortable hug around the heel. It has fairly solid heel cap, which again puts it into that category of being nice and stable and a shoe you can trust.
And you still have the pure gel inlay in the sole, right?
Yeah, so that's inside here. You can't see it. It's hard to say if you can feel it, but I think I can feel it a little bit because for me, this shoe is very, very soft if you land more on your heel. But if you land further on your forefoot, it feels a little bit stiffer and feels a little bit more firm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about outer sole?
The outsole is the same type of outsole. It's called hybrid Asics grip, which is two types of rubber. You have Asics grip, which is a little bit more sticky, but it's a little bit less durable. And then you have some AHAR plus rubber, which is in the high abrasion areas. So that's a little bit harder again, might not be as sticky, but will last a longer time. So that's good on these parts where they take a beating.
Sure, yeah, and combined with the wide platform, I think this shoe will last a lot of kilometers.
I think it will last, and it's nice also because it's a little bit firmer tuned than the softest shoes. Then the foam will also last a little bit longer because I think the cell walls will be a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
The thing about this shoe, I said comfortable, but I also said that it feels maybe a little bit firmer in the forefoot.
Yes,
and
it did.
That also makes it a little bit stiffer. But the stiffness actually makes this shoe tiny bit more versatile, in my opinion. Because then you get a really nice roll off, especially now in the beginning. I don't know if it's gonna get softer when you hit like 100K, 200K, but right now in the beginning, you get a little bit easier of a ride if you turn up the pace a little bit.
I also think that compared to the 26th model, I would say the 26th model felt so soft from the get-go and then fell off during the first 100 kilometers. I think this one will hold true to the feeling it has.
Overall, it was a funny thing because the first run wasn't the best that I've had. It was so stiff that it was a little bit slappy. But I felt like that sort of came away already after 4 or 5 kilometers, and the second run it was already better, and I could also feel that heel a little bit more, and knew a little bit how to run in it, and yeah. This shoe just hits the spot for more people.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's because I think more people want a shoe for their daily runs that just is nice, stable, can take care of them, give them enough cushion. Even if they're heavy, this will really work and be a nice, stable shoe as well. It's a dependable shoe. It's a shoe that you can tune up the pace a tiny bit in, not much, at least from our point of view. But it's a shoe that's, in general, there to guide you and to help you for your daily runs.
Cool. Who would you recommend the shoe for?
I would divide it in maybe 2 parts. So you have this shoe would work for you if you want a recovery shoe, a shoe that can handle you after you have a hard run or the day after. You just want something soft, but something that can also control your feet.
Yeah.
But also the total opposite side, beginner or those casual runners who run 1 to 2 times a week. They want one shoe, they want that shoe that can help them and make them feel comfortable.
Yeah. So a shoe for a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. You can find it at runningexpert.com.
Yeah. Nimbus 27.
Yeah.